We at The Late Brunch want to ensure that all viewers and listeners understand that some content shown is not owned by The Late Brunch or its respective affiliates. Due to the graphic nature of this show, viewer and listener discretion is advised. We also don't own the rights to any previews or trailers shown.
Shit, no. I'm not a dancing machine right now. Sorry, guys.
Are you a sex machine?
Yes. The sex machine.
Sex machine.
So what's going on, guys?
Oh man.
Before we get started, hold on. There's a much needed pause for the cause. John, we can't see you in the booth, so I'm just going to assume that you're in there smoking,
We're
okay?
smoking a blunt. We got to get a smoke.
Weird. How many people are in that booth, bro?
God, he's hotboxing it with them.
There's a lot. We need to get a smoke effect for this Porta John.
Yes, we do.
Just vaping it for you.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, it takes me back to good times and...
What a week. Now, I wanted to start off today's episode by first, gotta remember, hell of a comedian, one of my favorite comedians growing up, Mr. Norm MacDonald, who passed away earlier this week. It's sad as fuck, but I wish nothing but blessings to him, his friends, and family. It was a really bad death. Like, it's one I definitely took to heart because, like I said, I was a huge fan of Norm MacDonald growing up, from SNL to Billy Madison to Dirty Work to so on and so forth. So this was definitely a death that touched a lot of people, man. He brought a lot of fucking joy.
Yeah, he's
2 episodes in a row where we got to introduce deaths, man.
Seems to be a trending habit now, and yeah, a lot of people didn't know he had cancer. He fought through it and didn't let a lot of people know, apparently. So it's there it is.
It's really sad.
Getting a little choked up.
It really goes into say too how Chadwick Boseman was sick too, but
yes,
they still they were still powering on, doing the work that needed to be done.
Absolutely.
And with him coming out with
voice acting
on What If.
And he actually has 2 more episodes of What If that he voiced for. He did 4 before he passed away.
Beautiful.
So we got 2 more episodes to definitely look forward to and listening to that incredible fucking Wakandan voice, because nobody else could pull it off that damn good. Fucking amazing actor.
Have you watched What If yet, Joe?
I saw the first episode.
Okay, so
you're getting there.
You gotta be a little more frequent with these things so that we could, how are we supposed to do our jobs, Joe, if you're not doing yours?
It's called having a life, and I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We're lifeless.
Sit in front of my TV like you boobs. I live in a TV, fuckers. What of it?
It's called homework.
Do you know what happens when you change the channel to watch What If? Do you know where I even fucking go? It's not the Shadow Realm, bruh. Terrible.
No, it's the Bear Realm.
Yeah, that's damn sure. But,
it's John Malkovich's
but to add
smells
what
terrible.
you were saying, man, I mean, Norm MacDonald, man, I mean, if there's anything that... I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm an SNL fan, because I'm not, I don't watch it. But the weekly update has always been, one of the funniest.
Oh yes.
Things. Some of the biggest celebrities always pop up on that, and that's one thing that he was always afraid of. I would see some of the clips and stuff like that. He was great. He was funny. Hearing him on the Sirius XM every now and then, it's good. The comedy lost a legend. I had no idea he was 61. No
Yeah.
idea. I had like, and now that I
It's
look at
crazy.
some of his videos, I started to realize like, holy shit, he was pretty fucking
He was
old.
an old man.
That guy was
he
fucking
really
61,
was.
bro.
Well, not pretty fucking old. He was just up there in age for a minute there, but Norm, man, yeah, we're gonna miss him.
Yeah,
Can't say enough about his
definitely.
work. And I don't know if you guys knew, but like he had like a new show. I don't know if it was just on YouTube. I think they had it going on Netflix or something, and it was another Norm MacDonald show. He was a talk show host, like
Really?
Conan we see there on the whiteboard. So
Wow.
yeah, it was. It was pretty cool. He had a lot of good. The first show, I think he had David Spade on there, and it was like he's like, "Is this even real?"
Damn,
What was
dude.
cool about his comedy that I really enjoyed was like there was always like a long story, and then there was always like a crazy punchline at the end, and you're waiting for it, and it would always come like 6 hours later after the story started.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. He was
Man.
something else.
Definitely was. He
very-
was one of
very
a kind
funny.
comedian, man. Definitely a one of a kind comedian. But
Now the rest of you need to stop. You all stop dying now.
please.
Yeah, what is going on? There's like a
No, I don't get it.
a celebrity dying almost every week now.
Almost every week. Like I am dreadful to say it because I don't want to fucking jinx it. But one of my idols, a director, I won't say his name, but I'll give you the movies he's directed so I don't jinx it. But Robin Hood Men in Tights, The History of the World. So that guy's still alive.
I didn't know that.
I did not
He's
know that
still
either.
alive.
I
He just
cannot
recently
believe
did,
that.
I don't know whether if it was a recording or something that he did that was like talking about his career and like movies and plans that he had. Like he's still kicking, bro.
He was a funny. Still is. I can't say was. He still is a funny dude. I know he's.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
You saw him like maybe a couple years ago, and it looked like he was just just an older version of himself yet, but like still moving around and
So man, that's one that I know is gonna hit heavy because that's a guy that I followed from the get go. So that one's gonna hurt. Like Norm MacDonald hurt, but that one's gonna fucking suck, man.
that'll be like another. No, Robin Williams was a tragedy with the way he
Right,
went.
but Williams was a whole other level, man. That guy brought so much fucking joy to so many people, and just to think of like all the shit that he was like keeping inside and just bottling up, like that's
It's funny you say
scary.
that. Have
That's
you
scary.
ever listened to Jim Carrey talk about
Oh hell yes,
about
Jim
his
Carrey's-
character Jim Carrey?
Dude, Jim Carrey's for me he lives in a completely alternate universe, bro.
Dude,
That guy lives in a completely different universe, but the shit is like, it seems like that universe is fucking heavily advanced because he's highly intelligent. The guy is ridiculously fucking intelligent.
And a fantastic artist as well too. Jim Carrey is a
Oh,
jack of
yeah.
all
Oh,
trades.
yeah.
I mean, did you watch his
Sculptor.
commencement speech?
yes.
Did you watch that?
Yes.
That was that. I mean, the fucking mask.
The guy's smart. The guy's smart. He knows what the fuck he's talking about, and he backs up what he talks about, which is what makes him a problem in Hollywood. He's a fucking problem.
Yeah, he
He
was
a
labeled
nice
as
guy.
crazy
He
or
was gonna
something.
be a problem.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
man. That's
That's
I mean,
a
I
guy.
want to move on.
That's a
from
guy
the,
that. That's a guy that pushes
from
the
the depressive
simulation. Jim Carrey
Yes.
pushes the simulation. Now
that son of a
so-
bitch is an architect of his own matrix,
so
bro.
on and so forth. Now I'm going to be honest with you. The homework that you gave me, I mean the Met Gala, I didn't really
Nice.
find anything interesting. To be honest with you, because it's the fucking Met Gala. It's a fucking. But there was some
it's an
funny things.
artsy. Yeah, it's an artsy event. It's an event based on arts and whatnot. But there's just some attires that were a little too fucking much, even for the public's eye.
Whoopi Goldberg.
What the fuck?
Dude, when I saw that, I was like, oh, somebody done went and killed Barney and fucking used his hide to make this woman a dress.
What the fuck? And then Goldar showed up, fucking little Nas X came in as fucking Power Rangers and arch nemesis, dude.
I didn't catch
Like,
that. I didn't get that far
I
in there.
understand. Like, I understand artistry. I could back up artistry like crazy, but what the fuck was like? What was the message here? Like, what was it really about? I mean, I saw one dress there that said like "tax the rich," and apparently this dress made so much fucking like controversy, and it's like the head of the tabloids and all this other shit over tax the rich. Mind you, it looks like a pretty expensive event. Like I'm sorry to say, it looks like a pretty damn expensive event. So I don't know about taxing the rich when you're there fucking filling their pockets at the same time. Regardless if you're an actor and you got your ticket for free or whatever the fuck, you're still under their goddamn wing. You are in their pocket. So it doesn't matter what the fuck is said at that point.
No, dude.
It was
the
just
pigeon.
ridiculous. The Met Gala was... It was nuts. But on a good note, there was some outfits that I did appreciate. Like, I'm going to be real with you. Pete Davidson came out with a really, really sleek look.
Was it this one?
Wearing a black fucking dress. Wore a black dress
That
underneath
one.
a
That
blazer.
one right there.
Yes. Yo,
They're
not
saying-
bad. Like, I don't give a shit. That...
That's hilarious.
He pulled it off great. That like he looks like the professor, Groot's
Right?
fucking henchman.
I'm loving it.
Nah, man. Definitely doesn't look like that. But this was a look I thought was really fucking tasteful because it wasn't overboard. A lot of the outfits were seriously overboard. This tiptoed on the line. He was still able to express himself and have fun doing it. Because I don't know if you read like some of the comments that he made, but he literally did that just for the convenience of being able to pee comfortably.
Oh wow.
Pete fucking Davidson. So it was pretty cool. Like I said, like there was a couple of really, really interesting outfits. And then there was some others that was just like there was no need to bring that shit out in public. Like definitely not. Who was it? I think it was Rihanna and somebody else. They wore like sleeping bags. That's what it looked like. Huge fucking comforters or huge sleeping bags to the event.
Oh my god.
It was pretty crazy. Like I said, a lot of really, really crazy outfits, and some of them were actually very tasteful. So it was very wishy-washy. Now, another event that happened at MetLife Gala that also made some streams. John, lead us in on this one, bro. Let's see. Oh, your audio's out.
Oh, that's because I'm muting, because the professor, not the fucking professor. I'm not a fucking professor. I'm a producer.
You're not that smart, John.
And listen,
All right.
I'm not here to be smart, all right? I'm just here to do the fucking job.
Just push buttons and flush the...
There's no need to be hostile, John. Listen,
no, baby.
somebody get him an air freshener, please.
We got him two. We got the palm one, and I think the other one was black ice.
Oh yeah, black eye. Yeah.
So,
All right, so at the Met
Oh, yes.
Gala.
so
Look at this.
So apparently, Conor McGregor and Machine Gun Kelly got to a fight.
Fight, if you
Not
can
even
call
like
it
a
that.
full-on physical altercation.
I mean, no fisticuffs were thrown, so nothing was happened. But
Unfortunately,
I mean,
no fisticuffs were thrown.
I mean, they were.
I mean,
one was
unfortunately,
thrown,
Conor
but-
McGregor would be doing everyone a favor if he punched the shit out of that child.
Absolutely. I mean,
But
I don't know
he
if-
would.
I followed up on the story.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what is going on here.
I don't know what was happening.
Did he-
I know
what are
that
those, like-
McGregor
Oh,
said
that's
something
nuts.
about like it was gonna be like in Megan's fucking DMs and all this other shit, and apparently Machine Gun Kelly didn't like that or whatever, and said some shit. And I mean, this is just rumors.
Yeah,
this is one of
Same
God
shit
knows
that
how
happens
many
all the
rumors.
time. Yeah, like
Yeah, it's just bullshit. And Conor has been
what is
has
that?
been a little what's the Puerto Rican word I'm going to use? It's called lucio, which is, a little he's been a little overboard at this point, especially after, what really happened with him when he broke his shit in the ring. But have you noticed Conor McGregor has been really promoting weed like a madman lately on his social medias.
Oh hell yeah!
So I have a feeling that he's smoking some really, really high grade sativa to make him want to punch Machine Gun Kelly on some shit at MetLife Gala.
I don't know how the hell he even thought that was okay.
I mean, look at them. They both. Well, Machine Gun Kelly looks like he's fucking coming down from something.
What is the white stuff on his face?
I think it's glitter. I think that's supposed to be like that stuck-on glitter. Like I don't know. Megan was like, "Here, throw this shit on and look good." Like that's probably what happened.
Okay, so
Megan who?
So Conor looks like a bottle of Pepto Bismol, and Machine
But
Gun
he's
Kelly
happy.
looks like a bloody tampon.
He looks like a happy bottle of Pepto Bismol, though. He's got his hand in his pocket.
Well, yeah,
Connor's chilling.
Yeah, of course he's chilling. He's punching
He's
old men.
having a
He's punching.
great time.
He's punching old men in the face. He's, he's chilling. Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly looks like he just got punched in the face, and like he's just not happy with the outcome. Like he looks really, really sad. Like, bro, if you had a chick like Megan Fox chilling on your arm, would you really look that fucking depressed?
Yes, because that's not really Megan Fox.
I guess that was a trick question.
I'm telling you, that's if you look at like the
Yeah.
first Transformers and then like
Agreed.
or some shit, and then like prior to that, like it looks like two completely different people.
Nah, like it's just disgusting.
She did her thing with fucking Michael Bay. That's the only reason she really got the fucking
Yeah,
Transformers.
but Michael Bay's like a fucking like.
Is that what jizz does to people's faces? Because like I don't want no part of that.
We're getting rid of this.
God damn it, Joe. All right, let's move on from the MetLife Gala. I've had enough of that fucking thing for the
Well,
week.
actually, that happened at the VMAs.
Oh, even better, thankfully. Okay, so good.
And
That was at the
real
VMA.
real quick, while we're talking about music, the Riot Fest started yesterday.
Riot Fest.
Yes.
Oh boy, I hear honestly, I saw the lineups for Riot Fest, and
They weren't
it's
bad.
so fucking crazy. Just the genre mixes in general are fucking nuts. Oh shit.
What is that?
Oh shit.
No. I want to hear more of that.
You can't hear any more of that. Give me 1 second.
Hmm.
Hello?
Anyway, well, we'll talk about Riot Fest real quick. So Riot Fest has bands like Alkaline Trio, Smashing Pumpkins, Coheed and Cambria, No Effects, Sublime played. Motion City Soundtrack, Thrice, my favorite band, Circa Survive, Rise Against, Dropkick Murphys, Rancid, Taking Back Sunday, Slipknot, Machine Gun Kelly, who we were just unfortunately talking about, the Flaming Lips, Devo, Newfound Glory, Simple Plan, Anthrax, The Ghost Inside, 303, and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers, man.
It's an insane fucking mix of genres, bro.
Lollapalooza just happened and everyone was having a good time, but Riot Fest seems to be where the party's at, man. And I was looking at a bunch of footage.
Oh, yeah.
I watched some footage of Smashing Pumpkins from last night, and Billy Corgan still got it. He looks stressed, doing all that NWA stuff, but.
Speaking of fucking comebacks, did you see Mudvayne did a fucking huge comeback?
Mudvayne, I put the link in the YouTube links and I watched the whole thing. I am such a fucking huge Mudvayne fan, and seeing, they looked fresh.
Yeah, Chad still looks like Chad. Everybody's still looking good, bro.
Did you see him?
Hello, Fresh.
Did you see him at the end? He didn't even want to leave the stage. Dude looked like he was fucking crying.
Well, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, it was like 12 years or something like that. Oh, such a good performance. They opened up with Not Falling. But
Yes.
some of my favorite, because LD50 was my favorite Mudvayne album, and excuse me.
That was their best Mudvayne album.
Yeah. So like, there were so many good songs. There was Everything and Nothing, and we're talking about the deep cuts. Death Blooms. Death Blooms was a track.
They had a great comeback.
Yeah.
though.
So what? Internal Primates Forever and -1 are two of my favorite Mudvayne songs, and like they always played both of them. It was so cool to see that, and to see them back, and to be able to perform and go through all their eras in like an hour and a half. It was so cool. That was so fucking cool.
Oh
Kudos
man,
to
I'm
kudos to
looking at this
Mudvayne.
lineup and it's just fucking so bugged out. Just to see fucking like Anti-Flag next to Lupe Fiasco with fucking Envy on the Coast. That's just like three bands I would have never would ever share a goddamn stage together.
Yeah.
They are.
I'd be pretty excited to go and check out Rise Against Dropkick Murphys, Rancid, and fucking Guar because like I've never
Yeah,
seen
Guar.
Guar live. Oh, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones! Fuck my life. I wish I could. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
Like,
man. I mean, Riot Fest, man. I told you that's where the party's at, bro.
Thursday. Oh, Thursday's so good. Yeah, man, there's a lot of really good bands on this bill.
There was a lot of, and I mean, you know, I had to see the performances for my boys Thrice because Thrice, it's the first time they performed in like 2 years.
wow.
I actually saw them in their Vesu tour, their Vesu anniversary tour, the day before New Jersey shut down, and they played here in Starlight. So I was able to see them in one of their final performances before coronavirus happened, and I watched them do their comeback today. And if you don't know, now you know. They came out with an album yesterday.
Yes.
I've listened to the album, I want to say about 30 something times already. I swear to God, that's not even an exaggeration because
I wouldn't doubt it.
you know, because I had to, you know, really cut through.
You gotta
each
dissect
track.
it, bro. You gotta
Exactly,
dissect it.
exactly. And this album is their to me, Vesu will always be their best album, but if there was no Vesu, this would be their best album. It is, if you're familiar with the Fibonacci sequence,
Yes.
it's the album, I believe, is written around the Fibonacci sequence, and they use the Fibonacci sequence as an influence for the album.
But that's pretty much the theme of the whole thing.
The music is the musical sequences, and you'll hear it. There's you know, and it's very interesting because there's a lot of jazz undertones. I actually got Joe to listen to a song yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was the Sun Dreamers or
The
something. The Dreamer.
The Dreamer.
Yeah, that was a really good song.
And it's very different because when we were growing up, Thrice was a punk rock band.
Yeah.
They were a very deep punk rock band, and you know, in some points they were touching into the post-hardcore side of things too. So to see them at this point in their career and to see what they've managed to do and create,
They've matured, but they've matured and stuck to their guns, though.
It's
Just something not a lot of old bands are able to keep up with.
same lineup too. They're the Beatles of today.
Oh, literally.
Great album though.
That's something not a lot of bands from back in the day can definitely say is that they still have the same guys in their fucking band. That's tough.
And it's the same thing with Mudvayne, same lineup.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I mean, even though they did their own thing, like they kind of all did do their own things here and there, and you know, came back to rejoin, but still, all of them came back. Sort of I mean, as the soul, sort of the same thing with Static X minus Wayne. They got the original guys minus Wayne to combat for that.
Work.
I know, man. If it
sounded
would have kept
he
up,
sounds so good. He sounds so good, but the music, you can't, you know, it doesn't. If the music doesn't add up with the personality, I'm sorry. And we're talking about Kyoichi Fukyuda. Excuse me if I said his name wrong. This guy is a fucking
fuck you, bro.
You know, this guy is a fucking G in guitar.
I think.
Shit's nuts, man.
I think I need to look up some of these. Holy shit! There's 303. They're playing. I think I gotta look up some of these bands like Knuckle Puck because that just sounds like a fun band right there.
Yeah, but actually, you know, if you guys don't mind,
We gotta be careful.
We gonna do it?
Nah,
Let's
yeah,
be-
yeah.
nah,
Let's
That'll be a
not.
strike.
Careful.
That'll be a strike.
That would definitely be. All right, for those just tuning in, we did get slapped. YouTube slapped us on the wrist. Sorry, YouTube.
They said no.
We just want to further clarify that any trailers or anything like that we do show on the show, if we just so happen to, we do not, I repeat, we do not own the rights to any of it. We are not claiming the rights to any of it either.
Or the music contained within.
None of it is ours. We don't own it. If we do own anything, or are are full on affiliated with something that we do present, we will make it known. But if not, now you know. We don't own none of this shit. None of those images that we show, we don't own that shit either. There you go. Achievement unlocked, guys.
Absolutely.
I think I just leveled up.
I think you did.
Oh fuck! Did you feel it? I felt that one, bro.
Hang on, I'm gonna feel it now.
Like I just took a hit, so I had that dizzy feeling, and all I hear is this. That I was just like, oh
Right, so-
shit.
Now, I'm gonna lead you guys in on this one. Spider-Man released a secondary trailer. Well, I wouldn't say necessarily they. Trailer was leaked on TikTok. I don't know how the fuck this is happening, but recently TikTok has been like the platform where shit is just getting leaked immediately. So this trailer that was leaked, it presented a lot. And I mean a lot of fucking plot and, characters and people in the fucking movie, which is nuts. Andrew Garfield was interviewed after the fact and questioned about the whole thing. And his claim was that it is photoshopped. That's Andrew Garfield's claim, is that it's photoshopped. Now we know he's going to defend the shit out of it because these guys in Marvel are like sworn to hardcore secrecy. I don't know what fucking shit is being written back there, but yeah.
I can't, for some odd reason, I can't find the fucking photo. But if you know what photo we're talking about, you've seen it.
Dude,
Got rid of it.
just the fact that it got leaked. This trailer got leaked. It made so many turns on the web. Like it got their attention. Like it got the actors' attention where they got questioned hard. Like
does that look like Photoshop to you?
No, that is not Photoshop, buddy.
Maybe he thought deep fake.
Now, I am sorry. I am a graphic designer. I know what the fuck a Photoshop looks like. Even if it's slapped on a video format. It's not Photoshop. That
Is it
legit.
deep fake?
Definitely not, dude.
Definitely not.
That's the suit. The suit that he wears in Amazing Spider-Man, that's it.
That doesn't look like old footage either.
Ah. So in the trailer, I can mention it. We just can't show it. They do show Spider-Gwen. So we do see a Spider-Man. We do see a female version of Peter Parker wearing the homemade Spider-Man suit. That is another drop. And then on top of that, in coinciding news, the Venom 2 post-credit sequence apparently opens up the full-on possibility, or I guess guarantees the possibility that MCU Spider-Man and Venom universes are one. So it's a major fucking move as far as Marvel's concerned, where they're bringing these two universes together, and now it's going to expand even more because, as far as the Venom universe, we got Morbius, which is still to come out.
Oh my god,
Craven, which has just been announced to fucking come out, and we already know Craven's going to be badass because that's the motherfucker that put Spider-Man down. So, like, the MCU is growing. It's growing vastly. We're starting to get introduced to the new lineup of fucking Avengers. Like, it's nuts. It's fucking nuts. And this leak really, it opened up a lot of possibilities. The fact that we got so many variations of one character, it really proves that, the multiple dimension shit is like a legitimate fucking factor here. So I'm really hoping we get the X-Men soon. I'm dying to see some X-Menage.
Yes.
Need it.
If we don't get X-Men soon, we're fucked.
Yeah, bro. I'm on that tip. We need X-Men ASAP. That or Fantastic Four. Give me one or the other.
Y'all gonna hate me, but
because I'm sorry. Oh fuck, Joe hasn't seen it yet. God Damn it!
It's not that I haven't seen it. It's just that I'm not a DC, like really a DC fan at all.
No, it's What If, you piece of fuck. By this time, they must have seen it. At least the people that watch or listen. There's
Listen,
an
I'll
episode in
take
What
my
If-
headset off. Go ahead and talk about it. I'll just take my headset off.
No,
Here we
no,
go.
we're not gonna.
Cue me back
All right.
in.
Real quick, John. John, you can hear me from that booth, can't you?
Yes.
All right. Right. As far as the whole zombies thing, the reason why I'm so adamant about the Fantastic Four being involved is because the Marvel Zombies storyline really wraps around, Reed Richards. Like he plays
Yeah.
a major role in that. So that's what really has me like, bring me one of these two. Bring me the X-Men or bring me Fantastic Four. Like,
The reason why I want Fantastic Four because I want Silver Surfer. The reason I want X-Men is because I want the fucking X-Men.
I'm giving them the thumbs up. No more What If talk.
All right. And are you ready for the?
No, you're good.
All right, I'm back. I think I'm back.
All right, so I mean, we covered what did we cover so far? We got MetLife out of there. We got Conor McGregor almost beating the shit out of MGK. We got some geek fucking news. We definitely gave our love to Norm MacDonald.
Oh, but you know what time
I
it
think
is,
it's
though.
time for round 2 of that meme dump, yo. We had fun last week. Let's see if we were able to gather this week. There it is. Have you been busy? Ah, perfect timing. We need the sample board when I got notifications.
All right.
Oh man.
Oh, push
All right.
it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's see.
All right, they're up. You can read them now.
Hang on.
Girls during quarantine. I'm gonna work out and learn cooking. Boys. In the beginning, 2 blasts a day was my limit. Now, I don't even tire after firing more than 5 blasts.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Wow.
God
Did you-
damn it.
That brings to mind the kid who died after masturbating 38 times.
Jesus.
What?
That was the number. That's the
what?
magic number. Hey, let's play. How many times have you guys masturbated in a day?
In a day?
In a 24-hour span? Have you ever like kept
To
count?
be real with you, I've plugged it maybe 7 or 8 times. What's up?
Wow, in one day.
In one day.
Was that like back in your prime, like back in as
When
a
I was an
teenager?
absolute animal? Yes.
Okay. What
I
about
was a
you?
shapeless piece of shit.
Prob-
That was
about
the
the same.
sport.
Okay.
Sport.
I'm gonna blow your guys' minds.
Oh God, no.
It was like 32 times in one day. I was almost the kid that killed himself from masturbating too
What
much.
the fuck, Joe?
Dude, I was easily like 13 years old and the hormones were so strong at that time.
Yeah, you were bored as fuck. At 13, I was like teaching myself how to play drums and shit.
I had a porn tape, dude. I had a VHS porn tape. I would just fucking wing it too.
While I'm there beating skins, you're there beating yourself off. That's fucked.
Everybody, I told my friends at school, and I didn't think it was a big deal, and they were like, "What?
Jesus Christ, man.
You did
Poor
what?"
thing. I feel so bad now.
Dude, you feel bad. My dick it fucking hurt for like a week. I couldn't do it for like a week.
Did you have to wrap it in ace bandage? Fuck.
No, it wasn't. You'd think it would have gotten japed or something, but no, it was fine.
No
All
way,
right.
man.
You ready for the next
All right,
one?
let's hit the
'Cause
next
we have
one.
we have a
next.
lot of memes. We have a lot of memes
Let's
today.
go. Let's go. All right, Satan. What brings you to hell? Me. I'm innocent. Just tell me what you did. Wait. Just tell me what did you do? Me. I saw my girlfriend fighting a pregnant woman, so I joined to make it a 2B. Wow. Touche. And of course, the classic depressed Will Smith face. This is the Oh, fuck. Gator boy.
What the fuck? I wonder how well that worked out.
I think that shit would immediately snap.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing what, Burger King?
We're sucking
You're
dick.
Suck. Oh, shit. Oh.
Wait, that's great.
Well. Notice, wait, hold on, don't switch it. Go back. Look at how the doors are chained shut.
Oh shit! The doors are chained together.
Oh,
They had to
damn.
chain the doors because people went in there. I thought my dick sucked.
Is this for the Gloria
Oh
holiday?
my god,
This
that
man
is
be
so
sucking dicks.
funny. I never
John is-
noticed that.
Little did we know that's where
Yo.
They were like,
John had a glory hole set up in there this whole time.
like, listen, we must chain up the doors.
Yo, that's funny.
People are coming here to get their dick sucked. We don't have enough mouths.
That's wild.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Recreate the classic scene with dead-like action.
Oh my god.
Yep, that
Yeah,
looks like
eating-
pretty dead to me.
Thanksgiving smallpox blank. Oh, fuck.
Bro.
Comfy blankets with smallpox.
Just like the real thing.
What is adult collectible, not a toy? Just like, oh my god, no.
Adult collectible, but for ages 14 plus. This dude used to give me fucking nightmares.
Yo! Do you remember this fucking guy?
Crazy
Honeycomb
bastard.
guy.
Oh,
Thinking about the crackhead honeycomb guy from the
Bro, they
90s.
sold fucking plushies of this motherfucker. You could fall asleep with this bug. I'd fuck next to you.
No.
Sick.
I always thought he had a very kin relationship with, like,
He was a
Crash
creep.
Bandicoot.
That fucking thing was a creep.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Absolute fucking creep.
You know it was like some fat guy in there too, probably.
The inside of your butt is warm enough to hard boil an egg.
Oh no, I'm not falling for this one again.
Again?
Oh my god, don't stop. Keep these coming. I'm loving it.
This is great.
When you think your sex game is fire, but she keeps making you nut in less than a minute. What's in the fucking box?
Such a great
Damn.
moment in that movie too.
Damn. Has anyone here ever had a premature, you know, woo?
What?
Have you ever had a premature,
Explosion?
like, have you ever,
A
like, came a
premature
little too
exploding?
soon? Yeah, man, have you? Be honest.
I mean, I have a planned child. I've never had an accident or slip up, so no.
Word. Alligator fuckhouse. Go ahead there, Chio. Take this one away.
Here we go. A daring sexual maneuver mid-coitus. One person bites the neck of the other, locks their arms and legs down, and goes into a death roll, all while maintaining insertion, like downshifting a car.
I'm trying to visualize this. The what?
Alligator fuckhouse.
I don't. What kind of car was this guy driving?
It's not even a car.
Locks their arms and legs down and goes into a death roll all while
Holding
maintaining
it in there.
insertion.
Just fucking roll.
I'm gonna give that a try later. See how it works out.
Oh fuck.
Singers probably know in which note they moan when having sex. Well, I'm no singer, but I know that R. Kelly moans in A minor.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
We got to end it on that one, I believe. That's fucking brutal.
Hey, we gotta expose them, right?
Oh no.
They all need to come out.
Come on.
At some point in your life, someone has masturbated to the thought of you. Oh my god.
Don't believe so, but all right. I got you, homie. My next one goes out to you. That's a bro.
Yo,
She has a career, listens to the same music as you, and
worth
loves
coming
you.
inside for.
Wow.
Yeah.
Worth coming inside for. Wow. All right.
Oh. Oh Lord.
Disqualified.
Oh Lord.
wrestler, the Spanish announcer. Yo, for real.
The Spanish announce table.
That poor table is always getting the shit in, bro. Damn. The memes growing and they keep running into inspirational quotes and positive. I don't like
No,
to feel good. I like
we
to
agreed. You were going to read it like Skeletor last time.
I'm sorry. I don't like to feel good. I like to feel evil.
Does my heart good?
Oh, there you go.
That does not do my heart good.
That hurt. I got automatic diabetes.
That pre-cum from ketchup will really fuck your whole meal up.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I wish I could read.
Best comment ever.
Comments are always better than the fucking jokes, dude. I swear.
You get them to do manual labor. Hey, what are your prices? 100 half hour, 150 for an hour. You'll do anything I want? Yes, Poppy. Okay, good. I have a really long fence that needs to be painted. Should it take no more than 30 minutes? I have cash. Like an actual fence? Ah! Nice. You know what? Sounds like a smart way to start a business.
Oh my god, you could contract hookers to do fucking housework.
The shortage of school bus drivers prompts Massachusetts to tap national government. Oh, shit.
I just saw this on Facebook today, and I was curious about it, because I'm like, didn't they do that?
I don't know how true it is. We'll have to Snopes that.
This Fruity Pebble ass motherfucker.
Yep.
Fucking Snuggie.
With his quilted blanket.
Me downstairs to get a snack at 2 a.m.
Yeah. They're not wrong, though.
Saw the ninja back there, too. There they are.
Yeah, this shit, I saw that.
Shadow people.
When you need to unlock a character. That was Kim and Kanye.
That's so true. I swear to God, I'm turning around and there's a teacher behind me. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
The Elmo face.
The face killed me. Is this why I started laughing? Because
Mosquitoes use your blood to make their eggs. That means that you're their father. Until we meet again.
That's pretty fucking gross.
You're weird.
That's pretty fucking gross.
And your friend's skin glitches back to default.
Your grandson, he can't hold a pillow over. Oh fuck! Oh. Look at the face though. Holy shit! Me and my husband were outside, and we just moved to the hometown of Abraham Lincoln, and I thought he looked just like him.
You ready?
We're gonna have to read these louder. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Me and my husband were outside, and we just moved to the hometown of Abraham Lincoln, and I thought he looked just like him. Can someone edit a shadow top hat on him? Did anybody do it?
Oh, somebody must have.
Oh, that's bad. I haven't seen these. I haven't looked at any of these, so that was true fucking shock. Those of us who are listening and can't see what we're talking about on our meme dump, I'm sorry we're not describing them as well, but they had a shadow of a guy who looks like Abraham Lincoln. They asked for a top hat to be, added as a shadow, and then the guy just put a hole in the fucker's head.
Yeah. By the way, now that we just talked about that, Joe, thank you for reminding me. If you are listening and you want to see exactly what the fuck we're doing and what we're watching and what we're like, pretty much our antics in general, just check out our YouTube channel. The best way to do it. The best way to do it. We'll be throwing down clips on fucking IG soon too, so don't worry about that.
Don't be scared to clip it yourself and send it to us, because I mean we're just a hair bit busy like with real life.
Some of us.
Most of us. Why?
But yeah, actually, that was also a good opportunity to promote the Discord. If you want an invitation to the Discord channel, be sure to contact any of us individually or go hit up the Late Brunch on IG. Oh, there goes that. See, that's how real it is. But yeah, hit up the Late Brunch on IG. Let us know if you want to join the Discord server, game with us, talk shit with us, and definitely the possibility of fucking coming on the show and bullshitting with us. It's not far fetched, right?
We ask you guys to leave us messages and nobody ever does, so we're not feeling the love. Where's the fucking love?
Okay, I'm gonna go give you a hug.
Just kidding. You guys are so wonderful. We're actually proud to say that we may be getting sponsored by Anchor soon. Is this true, John?
Hopefully
It
so.
is. They're searching for throughout the database. You know how it works. You know, you listen, you click the play, blah 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 blah. You click the play button. You listen to the show. The more you listen, the more sponsorships that come up. We're probably gonna get a sponsorship from Anchor first. That's usually how it works, and then Flipboard, and then probably some other stuff that comes along the way that helps us finance ways to make merchandise so that you guys could have stuff to wear, like
Come support us.
like a shankla and
Oh yeah.
a bomb.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chocolates.
We got to get some quality glass pieces.
Yeah, that would be some fucking amazing shit. It's
It would
definitely
be.
possible. But you know, it
That is-
helps when you guys help out as well. Like, we want to hear from you guys. If you guys got some crazy fucking stories you want to talk about or anything you want to share, by all means, share it with us. If you want it to be done anonymously, we respect that too. We won't say any names, but you know, we want you guys, the audience, to actually contribute to the show as well. Like, we want you to be a part of it that way. We all have fun doing this shit. I mean,
Right,
that's
just-
pretty much what it's for. It's a pastime.
Just like how we brought Jose in after, he reached out to us about his story, man. Like that's
Oh yeah, no,
That's
Jose,
what's up.
he's one of the guys on the server chilling. Yeah, no,
Living this best
definitely,
life.
really want you guys to reach out more, talk to us, hit us up. Don't bite. I think Joe does. I'm not too sure yet. He's sus.
Well, aren't you the vampire?
Shut up.
All right, so okay, so before we get to this story, that rapper,
Oh God.
Oh, Dancer.
Dancer, like, is it like Dancer, just
I don't know.
separated?
I know he's Hispanic.
Yeah, it says here he's Mexican, so
Like Dan from the South, I guess. Like Dan Sur. You know what I mean?
yeah, so he has implanted $24 million worth of gold chains on his head.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And it. I mean,
That dude has like no hair on his chin. That's got to be heavy. That's got to put a toll on like your skull and shit.
Yeah,
Because
that looks like it's, I mean, easily like 20 pounds.
I read the whole article on this.
head?
Yeah, man. Well, he has them implanted like hooks into his skull, and he can just hook these pieces that have hooks on them, and that's what he does. So he can put multiple
Oh, he can
pieces on,
change
I
them.
guess, one hook and shit, and
Oh,
yeah, and he can change them out
He
and
did-
clean them. And so
he-
I was curious how he showered.
Oh, he didn't spend 24 million. He was inspired by Little Uzi Vert's by his $24 million natural pink diamond that he embedded in his forehead. I remember
Which got
when
stolen.
he did that. It did get,
Did you-
I mean, was he trying to
Yeah.
go for the Vision look?
I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do.
Look it up.
Stupid fucking move.
Look it up. Show us
Personally, I
show
think
us
it
this
was-
other guy. No, you could probably.
If you have that much money and that's
Oh,
the
you-
thought that comes to your head, I'm gonna put a fucking jewel in my
Yeah.
goddamn forehead.
It's Vision.
Look at that.
Idiot.
It's Vision.
I'm sorry, you're a fucking moron.
How the hell did they rip it out of his head?
It's fucking easy. That
It's
shit must
vision.
be there. Like,
It's Vision, bro.
I don't know. I don't know if it was like full on implanted, or if it's like a plate underneath that kind of like magnetized. I don't know how it's done, but apparently someone fucking stole it.
What is that audio?
Oh, my bad.
Mark that, John.
No, that's fucking weird. It's just weird. I think if you have that much money and that's the first thought that comes to your head, I'm gonna implant the fucking gem in my forehead. You're an absolute fucking moron. You're not an artist. You're just a fucking moron.
I
So
just
much
don't.
more that could be done in today's times with that much fucking money just to throw it frivolously on some stupid shit. Come on.
There's people starving in this country. People who don't have homes and shit. It's sad.
No, but then they want to talk about, yeah, we support our shit. That's not showing. You're fucking giving people the idea that doing this shit is fucking cool. It's not. It's really not. Look, it inspired this fucking moron to plant this in his head. Jewels and like with all the necklaces. Like, what's next?
In the hell, man allegedly throws girlfriend's daughter off balcony because she was full of bad spirits.
Whoa, whoa.
She had ghosts in her blood.
Fuck. All right, so this is what in Vegas?
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh.
A man was arrested this week after he allegedly threw his girlfriend's 5-year-old daughter off a balcony because
Jesus
he believed she was
Christ.
full of bad spirits. That's fucking wild. Was everybody home? Like, sites on the arrest report. Sunday found a young girl who landed face first onto the gravel. Ooh. Did she die? Attempted murder. Okay. So that means she didn't die. He said the girl was a demon. Wow. What the hell is this? Willis allegedly tried fighting for control of a gun and she fired it? He got in the shower, retrieved a gun because she was in fear for her life and her children's lives? What the fuck?
Alright, so for the people listening in, we're looking at a report from Las Vegas about a crazy son of a bitch who decided to what was it? Is that out loud? I can't even fucking read. There's so many things happening.
When he guy threw his girlfriend's daughter off the balcony because she was full of bad spirits and she was a demon.
Fucking, it's absolute madness. All right, this
That's
is
wild.
Another story. 12-year-old boy that steals a pizza delivery car. John, you're muted.
That was actually not the story that I was looking for. The story I was looking for was about a 12-year-old kid. That it happened. You sent me one about a 12-year-old girl, but this other one, oh my god, I can't find it anymore. It was this kid that who he stole his parents' van. He picked up his friends and dropped them off at the place called Pizza Pete's, and then led the police on like a 5-mile chase.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I
He
can't.
dropped his friends off to get.
Whoa, go down! Go down! Morgue worker arrested after giving birth to a dead man's baby!
Okay, come on. You know that's not real, Joe.
Necromancy at its finest.
That's not true. Was arrested this morning after a DNA test revealed that her newborn child was the result of a necrophiliac intercourse with a man she was supposed to autopsy. That there's no way.
No, it happens. Did you know you can get an erection after you die?
I mean, there's still that last fucking burst of blood still flowing through. Your heart stops, but the rest of it still has to travel somehow.
Yeah, well,
It's got to go somewhere.
Well, anyway, there's something I want to add in. There's been this wild case going on right now about a couple, and they went like road tripping, right, Mom? They went on like a road trip or something like that, and like within like halfway through the trip, the daughter like stopped responding, and then like the son came home, and then like now the daughter's missing and everything, and then like last time I checked, now the son has disappeared somewhere. The main suspect has disappeared somewhere. They think he killed. You know, a lot of people saying that maybe she fell off a cliff or something, and he freaked out and, you know, whatever, said nothing, or that he killed her.
Well, isn't he on the run now? Like, he just started running.
I would not say he's on the run.
His lawyer told him not to say shit because they're waiting for it to go to trial.
He's the person of interest, so he's missing.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's the shit. His lawyer actually told him not to say shit until it goes to trial.
Yeah, that's usually not. Well, that's what they all say, because you don't want to let anything out that could be
Absolutely.
speculated and taken wrong.
But him running kind of makes it even worse at this fucking point.
Some people run because they're just scared. They they don't know what else to do. It's fight or flight.
But it doesn't make it look any better. Like it doesn't.
No, it
make
doesn't look
any more
good.
innocent at all.
No, I understand where you're getting at with that.
It
But
makes his defense like look.
you know what does make it better? Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. I'm sorry, I just had to do it once.
No, it doesn't.
You're fucked.
Peanut
Stop
butter
it.
chocolate.
Nutella?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nutella.
ooh, yeah.
Come on, you can't talk to me about that shit right now, bro.
Pick another hit.
Fuck no, baby.
Exactly.
No fuck yes, baby.
I'll take a hit for you, Jeff.
Fucking crazy 12-year-olds.
Dude, you know why these fucking kids are getting all outlandish like this now?
Why?
We're not beating the shit out of them anymore.
You get in trouble if you do.
Dude, I got my ass kicked as a child.
Dude, we
I'm
used
talking
to-
about fucked up for every stupid thing.
Kneeling on rice,
Iron
the
gel?
chocolata, the
I've been
fucking
in crazy trouble with
ironing,
the law?
the
Absolutely
ironing
not.
board.
I've respected every elder that's come across my way until they fuck with me the wrong way. I was raised right. The beatings of the majestic tool, Joe will be feeling soon enough. Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, so this has been
This was fucking crazy.
so this was actually kind of funny. Joe, are you familiar with this? Jim Brewer flipping out on the Pizza Hut commercial?
I seen this, but he was messing with him, I think.
I honestly think I know it's really annoyed.
All right, here we go. Let's go. One more take, please.
The next one, though.
I'd be pissed off too. Be like, bro, let me just eat the fucking slice. Hand me another one.
Here we go. Rolling.
Hungry.
What?
I mean,
Here we go.
pizza.
One more time.
Here we go.
One more time.
Don't even think
Sorry,
about
sorry.
it. Don't even think about
Ready?
it.
What is it?
Stuffed crust pan pizza.
Stuffed crust pan pizza.
Here we go. Ready? And action.
Stuffed crust pan pizza. Kaboom!
Cut. Perfect.
Kaboom! Dude, don't roll up on me, man. Relax, man.
Now what are we doing?
Dude, shoot this. No, why'd you film this now? Film Wacko over here. Dude, why are you even following me? And why is this not a problem with everyone else if this guy keeps coming near me?
Hey, come on. Hey, it's real straight right here.
So great.
Ray, you all right?
Dinner?
That was apparently
funny. Was it?
that was
safe?
a yeah, a little bit, I
It
think,
was.
but
I mean, it looks a little staged, but at the same time, it does look like a scenario where Jim Brewer would get fucking annoyed.
I mean, right? Dude trying to roll up and grab your pizza, like get the fuck out. They told me I could have
Well, he
this, you
says
know,
it.
like
I mean, the clip is longer. Early on, he tells the guy, like, bro, I haven't eaten all fucking day. Like, you just have this fucking slice. Like, I can understand where it could be real.
I think
And,
maybe
like,
they
to
don't
the
want him
point
to
where-
eat the pizza that's maybe got hairspray or something on it to keep it looking shiny.
Possibly.
You know?
I don't know, man.
Oh, are we looking at GTA 5 or GTA 6? What is this?
Yes. Here we go. Again.
GTA 5 is delayed until 2022.
For PS5? An Xbox Series S.
Because we really need... unacceptable! I'm sorry, but we do not need another GTA 5, bro. All this time that they're taking to fucking remake GTA 5, we could have had GTA 6 by now. God damn it.
I mean, I heard the map that they're looking at to do GTA 6 is something to the size of like London and all of that. Like
I heard London as
all
well.
of it.
I heard 1998, like London.
Yeah, I heard
Oh,
that
that would
too,
be
but
wonderful.
there's also been a new teaser out where people think that a specific license plate is saying GTA 6 takes place in the 80s. GTA
6, John, 6.
No, it's 5. It's
To get a custom license plate. There we go.
There's a news article right now going around.
Run it out, boy. Sniff it out. Come on.
That it teases when. Oh, here we go. Some fans think they spotted a GTA 6 tease in a new trailer. Look at the screenshot.
6 is AL890. All 890. Al 890.
6 is late 90s.
Is a late 90. So 98, like Gio was saying.
Yeah, that's how I just said it. 98.
But where does it take place? Is the question. There's been.
I think it's London.
Yeah, there's been a lot of rumors about it. I mean, but there's also been a lot of things going on.
Early rumors were that it was supposed to be huge, where you can actually fucking travel to Liberty City and fucking.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's right.
that rumor was going on for a while. I don't know what the fuck happened with that.
You know what was so good about Liberty City too? How in GTA 4 you could go into specific areas in Alderney that were in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool. A lot of shit, but I don't know. I don't want to read too much into this one. I think it's just the license plate.
It'd just
Yeah.
be speculation. You never know.
There was actually something that I brought. Well, I think it was already into Gio's attention, but there was a theory going around that a specific letter in Red Dead Redemption is a letter that one of the Hauser brothers wrote to the other regarding his leaving of the company.
Oh yeah. Actually, pretty interesting.
Yeah, where did I? Yeah, so
I'm not sure where
I mean,
the article is.
so to kind of give an introduction about it, we could do some homework about it throughout the week and then talk about it the next episode. There's a letter that is found in a specific area that's unmarked on the map, and when you find the letter, it's pretty long. It's pretty long and detailed, and someone broke it down, explaining how in the letter to us, brother Rodrigo, I think it is. He says, "I understand why you left, but something about the devil's deeds and going out east."
It was really subliminal.
Yeah, it was very subliminal and it was very to the point. Well, I don't remember what the letter said, but from my understanding, he's saying, yeah, we're doing the devil's deed by taking all this money for all these years and not doing anything specific about, making anything new, but we're making money off of it. But, the brother is no longer with Rockstar Games, the one brother, so.
He's moving east. He's taking the project east, meaning the new location. Perdóname. Perdóname.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with that, man. I'm actually trying to find the letter.
I don't know. I got zoned out for a second here.
I noticed.
I was like,
Holy
I found it.
Oh, there you go. This is a letter to Brother Rodolfo.
Rodolfo.
You wanna? Who wants to read it?
That's long as all fuck.
Okay, so look.
My dear brother Rodolfo, thank you for your letter. Sometimes politics and the ways of the church are not as pure as perhaps you wish they were. World is the world of man. Yes, you say God has given it to us, but we must live in a world as it is, amongst men. Is this a woman who fucking wrote this?
No, I think this is a guy.
Such is the king at this time, or at least so are his envoys. Perhaps my weakness is a terrible sin, and the concessions I granted them will lead me to hell, as you suggest, but equally, it is possible that your pride is also perhaps a little sinful.
Okay, stop
I
right
do
there.
not know.
So stop right there. So you see what he's
Point
saying
right there.
Yeah, so he's saying there, okay, yeah, but the money was my weakness, and and that's we took the money because hey, why not? Keep going.
I do not know. Now, I have learnt that we are at our most vulnerable when we judge others harshest. I beg you to reconsider your plan and leave the mission. We need your energy here, amongst men. Perhaps, as you say, God calls you from the east, as once he called the Magi. But firstly, I would like to remind you the Magi traveled west, and your journey from the mission is an extremely perilous one. Like you, I believe acts of blind faith, but unlike you, I do not believe God wants us to be stupid. Please stay in California until I arrive next March. I implore you to show wisdom, loyalty, and humility at this profoundly difficult time for all of our brotherhood in the new world, and to refrain from making this perilous and what the fuck is that word? Vainglorious journey alone. Our very survival depends on it. Sincerely, Cardinal Blanco.
Blanco. It's Blanco.
So you see, so if
Blanco.
you know, if you break down the letter, it's pretty subliminal, and it almost seems on purpose that it's there.
I mean, the fact that it's an unmarked location on the map, like
God calls you from the east. But firstly, I would like to remind you the Magi traveled west, and your journey from the mission is an extremely perilous one.
that's because he's going to Miami.
Yeah, so I mean, there was a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, you know, that we obviously don't know about. But if you ask me, it really sounds like his brother is saying, "Hey, just come and take the money, and we'll live good lives." But the brother wants to be there for the people.
A lot of shit.
I do not believe God wants us to be stupid. Please stay in California until I arrive next week. Isn't Vice City? Not Vice City.
San Andreas.
Yeah, San Andreas is California.
Absolutely.
Vice City is Miami. And Liberty City was like New York.
Yeah, Liberty City,
New York and New
Vice-
Jersey.
Jazz, you understand shit? God damn it!
I think I felt like a bunch of my neurons connecting new ways in my head.
Shit,
Dude.
Retard joke.
Well, that's
No, it's a good thing.
But
Damn
what happens
it.
when you think this is very powerful if this is on purpose.
Right. Well, I mean, everything has a reason, I'm sure. Rockstar is not fucking dumb. They know what they're doing.
None of the characters, like, we could go ahead and look up the names of either of these characters and fucking Red Dead lore. Don't exist. There is no Cardinal Blanco. There is no fucking that other motherfucker.
Brother Rodolfo.
Yeah, they're not characters in the lore whatsoever. So for these two random fucking characters to be thrown in there, pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
Is there a Rodolfo or a Blanco in any Grand Theft Auto games?
Not that I can remember. I wouldn't doubt it because they sound like pretty common fucking Spanish. And, Rodolfo. And
I'd imagine we'd probably see something in Vice City about it. Rodolfo and Blanco.
Imagine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the Magi?
Well, that's what was mentioned too. But you know, there's a lot.
It's definitely something we got to research. We'll break it down. I definitely think we could break this shit down. We're gonna solve this fucking case, guys.
We'll probably not. Next episode, we're gonna forget all about it.
Solve this case at some point.
Oh my god.
Fucking Blanco.
All right, dude. And
These guys were up to shit.
do you have anything that's been going on?
Yeah, actually. We touched briefly on wrestling in one of the episodes, so I want to hop back into wrestling this week. Something major just fucking happened. Where WWE once again shoved their own foot in their fucking mouths by dropping another episode of Dark Side of the Ring, which exposed a lot of behind the scenes shit that goes on with these superstars and how they act and shit. One of the major things that popped up was legitimate sexual advances and allegations Ric Flair, like
Yeah.
one of the stewardesses on the plane.
Not the
They
Wonder
say that
Boy.
he
Nature
was
Boy. Nature
going,
Boy.
yeah, that he was going up and down the aisle on the fucking plane wearing just his robe and like fucking like helicoptering his dick. Like he literally pinned one of the stewardesses into a corner and like was like fucking flashing her shit and telling her like, yeah, touch it, like put your hand on it, and grabbed, like physically grabbed her hand and like was like forcibly trying to make her grab his shit. Now whether like yeah, whether she grabbed it or not, like I don't know. The she says he did. He's obviously gonna fucking deny it. What really, really hurts is the fact that at that point in time, Ric Flair was at such a fucking like a plateau and at a pedestal in his life where he didn't see any consequence for this. Nothing. Like, absolutely not. And on top of Ric Flair and the allegations, Tommy Dreamer just got in trouble for basically backing up Ric Flair's actions.
Telling the truth, yeah.
Yeah, like, and he was one of the people interviewed on the show. The stewardess was interviewed on the show, and so was Dreamer, and so were many other superstars. Because apparently, a lot of shit went down on that fucking plane. But you know, a lot of it was pranks from superstars to the other. Like that's really all it was. Sean Waltman, fucking X-Pac, fucking cut Michael Hayes' fucking ponytail while he was sleeping. I think it was Kurt Hennig slapped fucking Brock Lesnar with shaving cream on his head, and they had a scuffle on the plane, and they had all the staff on the plane scared shitless because Brock Lesnar was a big dude to be slamming around with Mr. Perfect in a plane and hitting against the doors thousands upon thousands of feet in the air.
Yeah,
bro. So they really put like this entire crew through some shit, and this lady had enough. Like, while Ric Flair was able to go home and, go to sleep at night and have a great night because, he got home, this lady went home and, like, had a trauma. Because not only did she have to deal with Ric Flair, Scott Hall allegedly was drugged so bad where he was passed the fuck out. Where this same lady came up to him, like, to try to check on him and shit, and he woke up and grabbed her, like literally grabbed her, and was like, I'm gonna lick you. Like on some creeper shit, and she was scared for her. Mind you, she had just dealt with fucking Ric Flair shit. Now she's got to deal with this crazy shit. But what Scott Hall said that he was drugged is because right after the incident of him grabbing her and saying what he said, he just passed right back out. Like he was out. He knocked right back the fuck out. Which, it's not an excuse or anything, but like, they're under fire right now. A lot of shit has opened up.
Can we be honest though? Why, if all the, because this isn't anything new about Ric Flair, so why wasn't he, canceled before? You know what I mean? Like there were other things that's been going on. Around him, even things that even he's like pretty open talking about, which is fucking crazy, and whatever it is, I'm just not
nuts. Like I commend this lady for coming forward.
Absolutely,
because it shows bravery on her part. Where, damn, like she wasn't able to fucking go home and go straight to bed. You have to go home and live with that, like revisit that fucking site over and over again. Not to mention,
and then it gets talked about on media and all that shit.
Just, I'm like more on her side where she really explained it. Like, she gets home and her husband has to ask her, "How was your day? Like, how do you face that? Like after dealing with what you did." So, like, it builds a lot of shit where that's what she had to deal with, while Ric Flair just went right home and did his thing, like nothing happened. Got back home and it was just don't do that again. Like that's all he got because of his name and the money that he brought to the company. Not to mention, John, I don't know if you saw the episode. There's a term that they use a lot. A term that they use a lot in the locker room called "don't sell it."
Yeah.
Meaning, if you see some shit go down backstage that should not go down, and you go and tell fucking management or somebody of authority, and they tell you don't sell it, they're pretty much saying you didn't see nothing.
Huh.
Like, pretend it didn't fucking happen. Like that's fucking rotten. And
It
it's
is.
not just legit. It's not just wrestling. Like this happens in the movie industry. This happens in the music industry. Like it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Like and it's really weird because for years you idolize a guy like Ric Flair. So it's like, fuck.
Yeah. You either live long enough to be the hero, or see yourself become the villain.
So who's doing the favor here? Vice, right? Everyone's always
I
talking.
believe so.
Everyone's always talking shit about Vice, how they're fucking fake news and how they're fabricated and stuff. But they seem to be really hitting the button with a lot of shit.
Absolutely, dude. What had me baffled in this episode is you saw guys that you would expect that behavior from, that were literally there trying to defend actions.
Geo.
You know what I mean? Like, bro,
You're cutting out, man.
I'm cutting out. Yeah, man. It's just a lot of shit. And I'm just glad that it's getting uncovered, because we had a couple of instances with independent wrestlers with allegations and, talking to underage kids and shit like that. And
Some of them still see the spotlight, and that's the reason why I don't watch wrestling. To be honest with you, it's too much. It's really killed the motivation.
It's a
it
shame.
really has.
It for a sport that like generations of kids and adults look up to these guys, and then having all this shit, just like you said, Gio, it's like, fuck, man, my hero is now this asshole.
Piece of shit. He's a straight up piece of shit.
Let's be honest for a minute. We all have impure thoughts. We all think of boobs and butts and dicks and whatever,
Yeah,
right?
but
And
it's one
fucking
thing to
people we
act
see on the street and shit. Yeah, exactly. You don't fucking act on it. You don't go running around, even if you're drunk, being an asshole, whipping your dick out and like making some bitch fucking touch it. Like, that's rude. That's rude. You were raised better. Come on.
That's
And even worse when you're a person of like that has like a lot of eyes on you, and you're using that for you're using that position.
No excuse. No
cover
excuse.
up your bullshit instead of
Exactly.
use it to fucking
Yo,
motivate. Like it's fucked up.
Get wrecked, motherfucker!
since we're on this crazy subject of like sexual misconduct, if you will, did you guys happen to check out that mayor in Ohio that made the board of education, like the people on the board of education, resign because they had a book in this town in this school district out in Ohio that the kids were not allowed to bring home, and for over 6 years parents didn't know about this book, but in it there was questions that teachers were having the students, these were high school students by the way, answer that were something along the lines of, tell me of a time that you tried to achieve an orgasm but failed.
Whoa.
And the mayor went in there and he said, my name is such and such. I'm here to tell you that I already spoke to a judge, and you have two options at this point. You can either peacefully resign from your position on the board, or you can face charges.
Unbelievable.
So good
That's
for
fucking
that
sick.
guy, but like,
That's fucking sick.
they're grooming, dude.
Disgusting.
That's sick, and especially in a time like this where like
Fucking high
school is
schools.
scarce. You know what I mean? Like really scarce. Get a good fucking education. Like now that, oh my god, that shit pisses me off. While we're on the topic, I want to give a shout out to fucking DAP, which is a channel that I started watching recently, and I wholeheartedly support fully. These guys are called Dads Against Predators. Like this is a channel that I watch frequently because these guys are they're doing a really fucking good job at exposing these sick sons of bitches. Like, I'm a father of about to be a 15-year-old, so I praise these motherfuckers. These guys are my heroes over like a lot of fucking people. So Dads Against Predators, definitely shouting you guys out. You guys deserve it. Keep doing what you're doing, bro, and keep our kids safe, bro, because you're doing a hell of a fucking job.
Please.
We need more of it, because if we have teachers, people that are supposed to influence our kids' minds, that are poisoning them like this, dude.
Dude,
it's not right. It's not fucking right.
I can tell you, I was close to my dad's friend who a year or so ago or more wound up getting arrested for having a bunch of child porn on his computer.
Jesus Christ.
Substitute teacher that came into my school all the time. His daughter went to our school. He had a bunch of child porn on his computer. At my high school, one of the instructors for the automotive type shops was exposed for having child porn on his computer. So like, this isn't something that apparently is very widespread throughout all places and all people.
Enough, yeah.
And
It's
I'm
definitely not talked about enough.
genuinely scared at the amount of people that we hear about that have this stuff, and it makes you wonder who's good. There's people out there who are way better at hiding it. They get it and they hide it and they don't fucking, and it's like, oh my God, like there's got to be more of them.
It's dangerous, bro. That's why it's hard to trust. Like nowadays, it's hard to hire a babysitter or hire a tutor or something of that nature, because it's hard to trust anybody with your kid. Like it really is.
Case in point, there was a post on Facebook I saw the other day of a guy who was talking about his daughter who he sent off to her friend's house and trusted those parents to take care of his daughter when that dad that night raped his daughter. And she came home and like had to go to the hospital and shit. And the dad of the little girl that went over to her friend's house, he went home, got his gun, walked over there, and was like, told the wife and the daughter to go upstairs in the bedroom so they didn't have to hear the conversation they were about to have. And looked at this dude, and he's like, I'm a small guy. He's like, I'm 160 pounds, about 5'8", yada yada. So he's like, of course I'm gonna bring a gun because this guy's like 6'1" and 210 pounds or something like that, right? And he said, all I did was ask him one question, and that was, did you rape my daughter? And his response was, she was asking for it.
Oh, immediate shot.
And he shot him right in the head.
Yes.
I think he shot him once or something like that, right?
Shot him once in the head, and he went to jail. He killed him, and he went to jail for 13 years for it.
Worth it.
Everybody in that jail backed his ass up on him. He was probably a king there. And he said, you can't tell me you wouldn't do the same if it was your daughter.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. Oh man, that's whew, another hero. We'll do those 13 years easy.
Yep. And she'll be thankful, I'm sure. She'll understand. They can come visit,
That's fucking beautiful. Hell yeah. What's really sad about humanity is the fact that that's the only way to really get true justice nowadays, is to resort to your own fucking hands.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even trust law enforcement at that point anymore, because we've got corrupt officials everywhere at this point. Like, corruption exists everywhere.
Yeah,
you can't trust anything. Like, it's fucked up. Back in the day when everything was black and white, we were able to keep our doors unlocked, walk on over, fucking say hidey ho and all that shit, share a fucking cake. Now, look over your fucking shoulder every 5 minutes, bro. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Depends on where you live too. I mean, like, it's everywhere, but you also, I'm pretty blessed to have a pretty quiet neighborhood where I'm at.
I mean, you've got tall grass and cornfields by you, bro. It's easy to hide bodies out there. You have a serial killer out there somewhere.
It could be me.
Awesome. We're good. We're good. But moving on. I mean, like I said, we definitely don't talk about that topic enough where it's publicized as much as it should be, because god damn it.
Yeah.
This is the future, and we're turning our future into absolute shit.
And kids who kids who are exposed to shit like that, kids who go through that, they're more likely to do it later in life. It seems. I think pretty sure it's
influential. You grow
Yeah.
up with that influence. Like that's like everything.
You fight it,
Racism,
yeah,
fucking, all that shit. That's taught.
The statistic is there, but there it's not all the time.
Nobody is born hating
no,
somebody.
not everyone's like that.
Nobody is born hating another person. Like
Right.
that's not something you're born with. That is something you're taught. You're taught to hate something for a reason because it's different or for whatever the fucking case may be. But that shit's taught, and that's what we need to fucking put a complete goddamn stop to, bro. Like we really need to cut that shit.
Word.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here with that.
Fight the power.
Word.
Onto some good shit, yo. Let's talk about some fucking pizza rolls.
Yeah, so I got two.
Oh, yeah.
Before we end the show, I got two funny news stories for you, and this one: alleged pizza roll pooper apprehended after Oklahoma grocery store incident. I grabbed the bag. I felt something smushy in the bag, so I turned it over, and there it was. Lamented shopper Shirley Wright Johnson.
Lamented. Lamented shopper.
Shirley Wright Johnson. I love that she has like the
Yo, man, you're cutting out again.
No, but he's good now.
Rolls, and there's literally shit. Human shit.
No. Do not play that video.
I don't think there is a video. Someone
Says there's a
defecated
video.
inside a supermarket
recreated
freezer
it.
onto a bag of Totino's pizza rolls, then covered the mess with another package of treats.
Oh my god, they made a pizza roll shit sandwich.
The ride home was miserable. All the way home, my kids were still like, "Mom, can I smell it? I can smell it." I'm like, "I smell it too, baby. It's just disgusting." That's the only word I can use is disgusting and horrible.
Ew.
Wow. All right.
man's
So
that's
I'm not gonna be eating Totinos for a while.
that's the guy who did it?
No, I don't know who this guy
no.
is, but let's look at these 6
He's a pooper.
He pooped on
serial
the
The Florida
poopers.
pooper.
This guy broke into a bar to steal alcohol and also pooped on the floor.
Legend.
He looks like
That's his
someone who would
calling
shit on
card.
someone's floor. Oh, look at this bitch.
Caitlin Feleggi, 18, was arrested in April after allegedly breaking into and damaging her ex-boyfriend's home. A Pinellas County Sheriff deputy who was driving Feleggi to jail said she allegedly defecated in the back of the squad car.
Oh my god, why?
Next one
Final
is
hoorah.
Patricia Ann Jameson, 49, was arrested in April 2014 after deputies say she pooped in an elevator at the St. Lucie St. House Courthouse in Fort Pierce, Florida.
She probably has to take a shit the whole day.
Gregory Matthew Bruni, 21, became a pooping legend in 2013 when he allegedly climbed naked onto a family's home in North Fort Myers and jumped onto the homeowner. He then allegedly ran inside the house, knocking down a TV and spilling the contents of a vacuum on the floor, which he later drank. He's accused of pooping in 2 spots on the floor, but not before masturbating in the living room and rubbing clothes belonging to the residents on his face.
What was that? Must have been
The
bath
whole
salts.
time. Yo, the whole time, all I could hear in my head is parkour, hardcore parkour, while he's running through the house doing all this shit.
Brenda Schumann
Oh, Brenda,
was arrested after she
no.
allegedly defecated and urinated on the floor of her home after discovering her husband in bed with another woman. She later told the deputy, "I found him in bed with a naked chick. What was I supposed to do?"
You don't shit on the
Bro,
floor.
Let her shit on the fucking floor.
Shit on their chest.
Nah, man, you shit on the floor and make it like a booby trap. So when they're trying to run out the house, they slip.
And
Ooh.
the last one, urine-saturated home dubbed Little Slice of Hell, listed for $590,000.
Wait, what?
A brutally honest realtor described the Colorado home as having profanity scrawled on the walls and a fridge filled with raw
You have
meat.
the millennial.
I don't know what that is. You'd think a realtor trying to sell a home for $590,000 that she describes as a little slice of hell would have a devil of a time, but realtor Mimi Foster said that a dilapidated 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom Colorado Springs home adored in the spray painted sayings like "suck my ass" and feces stuffed in drawers is a pretty hot commodity.
What the fuck?
My ass.
Foster told Local 7 channel local news channel Denver 7, she has received 16 written cash offers in the first 24 hours of the house being on the market.
Oh my
I'll
god.
list vacant houses all the time. I have not seen this kind of hysteria even in the market. I've gotten about 89 text messages since we've gotten to the house this afternoon.
Oh my god.
Look at those floors. You can sand that out of there. It'll be fine.
Dude, those are actually, that's nice hardwood, bro.
But this
I like those. I like that door.
suck my ass.
Suck my ass. It's insane.
That's great.
I actually read about this before this thing came out on here like that.
No.
Apparently, the people that did that were renters of that house, and the landlords didn't want to deal with it, and that's why they put it up on the market. Because they literally destroyed like.
What's with the
half that place.
Heisenberg graffiti though?
I don't know, man. That's pretty gnarly. The fact that she actually got offers for the house.
Yeah,
That's pretty fucking gnarly.
there's guys out there that'll buy houses that are ready to fall the hell
You could
apart.
flip the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, I thought about doing that shit
Flip
for a
the
minute.
shit out of it.
You don't even need to have a license.
That's what we call an as-is buy.
That's what we call look up the Paul McCormess on IG. The dude's a genius when it comes to flipping homes. That's a free shout out for him, by the way. He better give me his fucking program for free for that. It's just that he wants.
We're definitely going to be shouting out.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I can be that guy.
We definitely got to shout out Daps one more time. Thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you so much,
once
bros.
Again, rest in peace, fucking Norm MacDonald, bro. You were a goddamn hero. And yeah, man, I think we got one more hit in us before we go.
I do not.
Ah,
He fucked up.
I smoked it all.
Will hold it down, sir.
Well, there you go.
And with that, we'll leave you all with a gentle remix of collectively one of our favorite songs ever. If we don't just blast it out of space, my God.
Let's go.
Yasqui.
Y'all, you guys have a good night. You guys know the drill. Don't leave the fucking room. And
Stay brunchy, my friends.
Next Saturday.
Yes, yes.
As always.
Protect your fucking kids.
Don't forget.
Hide your kids, hide your wives. They're raping everybody out here.
Don't forget to dance.